Hello my dear students, welcome back to our EVS class. How was your weekend? Did you enjoy well? Okay, shall we start our today's class? In our last class, we discussed about thatched roofing, right? Dear children, did you remember about thatched roofing? Okay, so now we know that different types of materials are used for roofing of a house. Not only for the roof, a variety of materials is used for the construction of the floor and wall. Did you know what are they? We already studied that for the construction of roof, we use materials like concrete, grass, coconut leaf, aluminum sheet and tiles. And for the construction of floor, we use materials like black stone, mud and red stone. And for the construction of wall, we use materials like red stone, mud block, cane, brick and cement brick. Okay, so these are the materials we used for the construction of roof, floor and wall. So now we know that a variety of materials is used for the construction of the floor, wall and roof of houses and buildings. Okay my dears, did you understand about the materials that are used for the construction of roof, floor and wall? Okay, so while constructing a house, we have to ensure the necessary facilities, right? Dear children, do we use all rooms in our house for the same purpose? No, right? We know that each room of the house is used for different purposes. Okay, so listen here my dears. Did you know which room is used for cooking food? Yes, very good. Kitchen, right? What is the use of bedroom? Yes, we use bedroom to sleep. Okay, then which room is used to take bath? Yes, bathroom. And the next one is storeroom. The use of storeroom is to store things. Okay, so these are the different rooms in our house. Each room of the house is used for different purposes. Is it clear to you my dears? Okay, shall we move on to the next topic? Our next topic is construction of houses. Have you seen the construction of a house? Okay, so mainly there are 3 stages in the construction of houses. Do you know what are they? Yes, they are the construction of the floor, the wall and the roof. Other than these 3 stages, there are more things to be done in relation to the construction of a house. They are wiring, plumbing, plastering, flooring, painting, carpentry, etc. With the help of all these things, we can construct a beautiful house. The things that we mentioned here like wiring, plumbing, plastering, flooring, painting, carpentry, etc. are the different types of works needed for the construction of a beautiful house. For all these works, we need the service of different laborers, right? Okay my dears, did you understand about the construction of a house? Okay, so let's see the different types of houses. First one is house in tree. Tree houses are the houses made of dry stick, bamboo, grass, and coconut leaves on branches of trees. These houses are also called as Erumadangal. And these houses help us to escape from wild animals. So, these type of houses are mostly seen in forest. So, the next one is flat. Flats are mostly seen in cities. A flat is a housing unit of a large building with several units. Many families live separately in the same building. Okay, so the next one is ice houses. Dear children, have you heard about the word igloo? Yes, the house made of ice blocks are called igloo. These are the temporary houses built in places covered with ice throughout the year. Okay, my dears, did you understand about igloo? Okay, so the next one is stilt house. Stilt house are the houses built over the surface of the soil or a body of water. These stilt houses are built mainly as a protection against flooding. These houses are usually built at a height of approximately 10 to 12 feet. The pillars of these houses are made of either bamboo or wood. Walls of these houses are also made of bamboo. Okay, my dears, so these all about stilt house. Okay, so today we studied about different types of houses, right? And now we can understood that houses are not built the same way everywhere, right? Besides convenience and safety, all the houses are constructed by considering the peculiarities and climate of a particular place. Okay, my dears, I hope we all understood the topics that we discussed on today. So now it's time for winding up our today's class. Thank you.